Meek Mill could have just been quiet and been like, you know what, I ain't got no reason to answer this. This clearly a cash grab. Like, bro is saying wild stuff. I don't have to respond because it's already being called into question. But
what up, YouTube? What up, YouTube? You clicked the title, you read the page. Meek Mill situation, this whole Diddy lawsuit. Listen, shout out to KB Goes Live. He's a YouTuber that I love. I love his content. It's about time we get down to the rice and beans, all right? So sit back, relax, roll you one, pour you one. Let's get to the vibe. If you got your lights on in the house, turn the lights off. I mean, we need to sit back, relax. That's why I got my lights. Turn the lights off. We vibing out.
What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's KB and we locked in. Now let's jump into it. Today, we're going to be talking about this whole Meek Mill situation. Well, this Meek Mill and Diddy situation that's been going crazy viral about a lawsuit that was filed against Diddy that puts Meek Mill in a questionable light. It's a pretty wild story, so without further ado, let's go.
I want to take a moment of silence for all Meek Mill fans and all Philadelphia around the globe right now. Because they got him. And by they, I mean Diddy. Diddy got Meek Mill, and it's all coming out in a lawsuit.
Bro, I remember a time when Meek Mill's tweeted the D is good as hell. And we were just all like, okay, well, I don't know, the D can mean a lot of things, right?
Yo,
Wait, Meek Mill tweeted the D's good as hell? What's happening? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Meek Mill really do got Twitter fingers. Like, I love Meek, you know, like, being from Brooklyn, PA right there, you know, PA like the cousin, you know what I mean? I don't understand why Meek is the way he is, being a Philly nigga. Like, you talk too much. Like, most niggas move in silence. Why do you tweet so much? Like, and then that's the thing, you tweet. It ain't like you going on interviews talking your shit like Boosie. You just tweeting. Like, that's some... I'm a female. I do that. That's some female shit. You know?
Swear to God, this man Meek Mill be blowing me, bro. All you had to say is, I did not fiddle with Diddy. That's all you had to say. Now you over here saying the lawsuit is AI generated, it's fake, bro. The lawsuit is real, gang. You being accused of fiddling around with Diddy, bro.
Diddy. Diddy and Meek Mill. These two have been causing quite a commotion over the last few days. Unintentionally too, if I might add. It's not like they're out here trying to cause drama. The drama just seems to find them. And over the last couple of days, there's been this whole lawsuit filed by this guy named Lil Rod, real name Rodney Jones. And it basically accuses P. Diddy of harassing and threatening him over about a year's period and basically bullying him out of his publishing on his album that he dropped.
Been working on an album. I took a year off straight working on this album. That album is the Love album, Off the Grid by Diddy. And it's Grammy nominated right now as we speak. I should be celebrating, but the truth is I'm not. The truth is they're not playing fair. They hit me on below the belt on so many.
Wait, so allegedly they saying that Diddy fuck this nigga? Is that what they saying? Because, I mean, I'm a lesbian, right? I get it. But, I mean, I know a good-looking man when I see one. I mean, no disrespect, but I'm not buying Diddy fuck this nigga. No, I'm not buying it. This nigga don't look fuckable. I'm not buying it.
Situations, just dealing with this. It's the contract that they give me and the offer that they gave me was just disgusting. The producer fee, pennies, and on top of that, these guys are trying to steal my publishing. I can't go for that, so I'm fighting back. He's a fighter.
What? Diddy is trying to steal his publishing? Diddy gave him a bad deal? No, not Diddy. Boy, I ought to smack the shit out of you. Diddy been giving out bad deals since way back then. Where you been since I was a little nigga? What is he talking about? This nigga, Diddy been giving out bad deals since you can get 2 bags of chips for $1. Like, what is happening? Matter of fact, no, you could do that. No, you can't get 2 bags of chips for $1 now. Prices went up. Is he? I'm done.
But I'm gonna put in this fight. I gotta do it for myself, my rights, and most importantly, my kids.
Now, basically, Lil Rod, out of spite or hate.
Oh, that's the same guy. Alright, Diddy might have smashed on him. I ain't gonna lie. He don't look that bad right there. Diddy might have smashed on him a few times. Diddy might have played with his butt. He might have. I don't know.
Or Get Back or whatever it is, decided he's gonna file this lawsuit. It's a 75-page lawsuit for $30 million, y'all. And it names a bunch of people in it, like Diddy's son, Universal Music Group chief executive, some Motown people, basically a bunch of people from studios and things like that were named as the defendants, but Diddy was named as a defendant in this lawsuit. And basically the lawsuit says that the network of involvement that all these people have amounts to a violation of the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act, or the RICO Act. So basically he's filing a lawsuit claiming that these guys and the things that they're doing amount to a RICO. Now, he basically said that his life has been drastically and detrimentally impacted ever since he agreed to produce the album with Diddy in August of 2022. He said that he was under an implied work for hire agreement with Diddy, and then he lived with Diddy for months on end at his homes in Los Angeles, New York, and Miami, as well as he lived with him for several weeks on a yacht that Diddy had rented in the U.S. Virgin.
Oh, I can only imagine what was going on in that yacht. I can only imagine. That yacht probably smell like butt.
Islands. Now, Lil Rod says throughout his time with Diddy, he witnessed, experienced, and endured many things that went far beyond his role as a producer on the album that they were working on. Now, Lil Rod, who calls himself a heterosexual Christian man, said in this lawsuit that he was the victim of constant, unsolicited, and unauthorized groping and touching of his prostate by Diddy, and was uncomfortable with Mr. Combs' advances, expressing his complaints to Diddy's chief of staff, who allegedly told him, "You know, Sean will be Sean," in response. Now, in the lawsuit, he also says that Diddy tried to get him to engage in man-on-man interactions with Stevie J, who is a producer in the music industry, and promised to make sure that Lil Rod would win Producer of the Year at the Grammys if he engaged in the homosexuality activity. Now, due to the fact that Lil Rod filed this type of lawsuit, a lot of people have basically tried to draw the conclusion that Lil Rod put all of these extra things in his lawsuit because he knew if he just sued Diddy directly for his publishing, he was gonna lose and the chance of getting paid were slim. But if he threw in all this extra stuff, maybe in an effort for Diddy to keep it out of the public eye, he might offer him some type of settlement and he can get a payday from Diddy real quick. So a lot of people, I ain't saying that, I'm saying a lot of people have said that might be the reason why he filed this type of lawsuit, is for kind of like a quick payday.
Yeah, that's what it sound like, because at first you were saying, all right, they didn't pay me well for the Love album, and then you took it to, oh, he was harassing me, trying to touch me. So it's like, bro, if he would have paid you well for the Love album, you wouldn't have tripped off him trying to touch you. It's giving you part of the family, and that's okay. Like, living your truth. I always say that, living your truth, my boy. Always. It's okay to be gay. It's okay. It's not okay to be out here lying, though.
But that's neither here nor there why he filed the lawsuit. What we're talking about today is some of the things that were in that lawsuit, one of which specifically being Meek Mill. Now, Meek got brought into this whole thing because, like we said, the document alleges a lot of things against a lot of people, and it has a lot of names redacted in it, but for those redacted names in some of this court document, they have descriptions of the person who was redacted. And so in part of this, it says that Lil Rod was told by Diddy that he was having a relationship with a Philly rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. And look,
Anybody with common sense gonna know that's Meek Mill. Anybody with common sense.
people ain't dumb. It didn't take long for people to figure out that Meek Mill is basically the only Philly rapper that's dated Nicki Minaj. And one of those...
Yo, Meek Mill is so cringy to me. Like, I love Meek, but he's cringy to me. Like, it's something about him that's cringy. Like, it's like he's put puts on this gangster image, but it's like when I watched his documentary on Prom, I was like, oh, so he was in jail for this. It's not that bad. Like, I thought he bodied the nigga. Like, you know what I mean? This nigga Meek Mill was in jail because they thought he did something. The whole time he ended up not doing it. So it was like, oh, ain't even gangster. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't even go down for no gangster shit. So, and then it's like, then you always just tweeting all the time. And it's like, Meek, bro, like, we'll respect you more if you just shut the fuck up.
Those people that put that link together was DJ Akademiks, which he did live on stream.
He did not. It did not say Meek Mill name. Wait. Oh, hold up. Never mind. Wait, what the fuck? I forgot. Look, Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in sexual intercourse with rapper 5. That's redacted. Look, 5. He's a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Yo, Meek. We were playing around with that Michael Rubin shit, but if you don't, you've been tweeting about you've been tweeting about everything on planet Earth. If you don't get a Twitter rant saying you about to get Lil Rod killed, you about to shoot up his block, blow his mama's house up, this nigga is saying that you and Diddy were fornicating. What the fuck? Meek!
Now, apparently, DJ Akademiks' reaction to this whole court document or whatever really got underneath Meek Mill's skin because he went on Twitter. Mr. Twitter Fingers himself went to Twitter and tweeted out, "Akademiks did not tell you stop playing with my name. I don't know what I'm going to do when I actually see you. It's going to have a combination to it, though." Basically sending those Twitter threads like he infamously does 24/7. And look, I don't know why he's mad at Akademiks for reading the court document, bro. It ain't like Akademiks made the court document and then put it out there for the public, bro. The court document was released. All Akademiks did was read it. They the ones that got you referenced in there like Philly rapper that dated Nicki Minaj. So I don't know why he was so mad at Akademiks, but they got, you know, problems from the past that's still looming in the air. So they probably got something to do with it. But anyways, Meek Mill goes into this tweet hurricane where he basically just goes back and forth with Akademiks and they at each other and, you know, diss each other like they always do. And other people started chiming in too, like World Star Hip Hop. They posted, you know, the clip of DJ Akademiks reacting to the court documents, and Meek Mill responded to them with the quote tweet that said, "The way you people coming on a slick now, I can't wait to meet Akademiks, LOL. They know I drop tomorrow. This they damage control. The net getting too weird." And basically just insinuates that for whatever reason the industry is coming after him because he was
Meek drop? I ain't even know. Yo, drop a comment. What song should I listen to? Yo, I ain't even know Meek drop. I gotta go listen to that.
planning on dropping some music this week. And I looked at his Twitter and he does got a tweet right here where he does post like a teaser for some music that he was about to drop. But he then tweeted this out, said, "Bitch ass people ain't gonna play no games with me. They trying to do damage control. The same thing they almost tricked y'all with, Lil Baby." And he continues with that kind of theory that the music industry is going after him and taunting DJ Akademiks, saying Akademiks is an alcoholic fully powered by the white man. Who you think posting that on every website? They be so mad they can't stop. It's a few groups, LOL. And Meek Mill, man, like, bro, you gotta get better at tweeting, man. Like, you gotta learn English, bro. Anyways, what this did was this made people start digging around, looking into Meek Mill's past, looking into Diddy's past. And, you know, the reason that he was identified in his paperwork is because it said that it was a Philly rapper that had dated Nicki Minaj. So people started scrubbing around for anything related to Nicki Minaj that might have to do with Meek Mill, you know, bending to the other side. And they found this clip right here where Nicki Minaj was interviewing Soulja Boy. And y'all look at this.
Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no.
Okay. Because I do.
Anyways, so back to the court document. In that court document, Lil Rod, he says that Diddy has showed him a video of Stevie J doing some things with another man. And in the lawsuit, he kind of uses this as a piece of proof that these things were going on. But the validity of this lawsuit and the things contained in it would get called into question pretty quickly after, you know, the images of the video that he said was Stevie J doing something with another man went online because they were included in the court document. And when they were posted on Twitter, the dude who is actually in that video responded and basically said that it isn't Stevie J in the video, that it's him because he's a male adult star who works on that side of the industry, basically discrediting that portion of the lawsuit and in the process, you know, calling into question the validity of the rest of it. Now, this happened before Meek Mill had ever even tweeted at Akademiks at all. So the validity of the whole thing was being called into question. Meek Mill could have just been quiet and been like, you know what, I ain't got no reason to answer this. This clearly a cash grab. Like, bro is saying wild stuff. I don't have to respond because it's already being called into question. But of course, Meek ain't do that. He sent them tweets at DJ Akademiks. And basically, while defending himself, you know, on Twitter in front of the whole world, basically trying to say that he don't swing that way, all he essentially did was draw more attention to this whole thing. So let's look at some more tweets that he sent. He said he's an alcoholic, talking about academics with no life, talking to kids on a computer. Normal kids watch Kai, Aiden, Wallow, Gilly. You a sick old black man with no life achievements trying to destroy black men because you envy us as men. So Meek Mill is obviously, he's enraged with academics and the thought that people might think that he swings both ways. He continues saying, I'm from Philly. I don't do coke or freaky ass Molly. Nobody won't even offer me coke because I'm that heavy. No man or white would ever approach me about an activity and the whole place don't get flipped. Woke up seeing this.
Talking too much. Like, who even has to prove themselves this much? Like, if you not gay, why you going this hard? Like, this hard? You could have just said, nah, I'm not. Boom. Don't play with me. Not Meek. Meek want to write a decent statement. He need a whole 75-page response.
This on every blog like they know I'm coming. LOL. Again, running with that theory that the industry is after him. And then he tweets out, and somebody sent me the actual lawsuit. These blogs making y'all stupid day by day. So bro hasn't even seen the lawsuit yet, bro. He's over here tweeting about it. He ain't even looked at the document yet, dog. That's crazy. Anyways, he says, let's find the real lawsuit to make sure it's not computer generated. So basically, I guess at this point, he's trying to say that maybe this thing is like AI generated, like the lawsuit isn't even real. But he says it's obvious I'm going in decent. Y'all gonna see a lot of bad press about me. I'm going against the system. They see us wide open. We have a whole new system. And bruh, the top reply to this came from this person right here, and this tweet just says, we know what else was wide open, which is hilarious, bruh. Anyways, he went on to tweet until the damn bird was dead, bro. And all he really had to say if he wanted to defend himself was, no, it ain't true. And he could have kept it pushing, bro. But this Meek Mill we dealing with. And because of his inability to stop tweeting, he just continued to draw attention to it to the point that it started trending on Twitter, which just made more people look into it. And then we started to see things surface, like this video of me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Meek actually smashed Diddy. Like, I don't think for 1 second, like, I don't think for 1 second that actually happened, though. Don't even drop a comment and tell me that, oh yeah, yes he did, because come on, you lying. You know, come on now. Like, Meek Mill and Diddy, like, come on now. Maybe Diddy and that little Rodney nigga, maybe, who knows. But I just don't see, like, we ain't gonna play with Meek name like that. Like, that's a real nigga. Whether he tweets or not a lot, he don't give me gay vibes. I'll be honest with you. And usually my gaydar works, so we ain't even gonna play with Meek like that. But let's get back into the video. Drop that comment. Tell me how you feeling.
Meek Mill performing, and when he's talking about, you know, getting down with somebody, Diddy gives him this look like, who? Anyway, y'all just got to see the footage. Look at it. Now, another part of this,
I don't know. That did look a little gay just now. I don't know. Hold on.
where people look into it, and then we started to see things surface, like this video of Meek Mill performing, and when he's talking about, you know, getting down with somebody, Diddy gives him this look like, who? Anyway, y'all just got to see the footage. Look at it. Now, another part of this lawsuit also said that there was another person whose name was redacted that Diddy was having relationships with, who was a successful singer, had performed at the Super Bowl, and had a residency in Las Vegas. And after some digging, people basically linked this to Usher. Now, this would get brought to a whole new audience when Andrew Tate heard about it all. He took to Twitter and said, so P. Diddy was having with Meek Mill and Usher. And Meek Mill took his time to respond to this and says, was you sex trafficking women? Wrong with you, Brody? And so with this new audience of people watching, because now he's on his timeline beefing with academics, he's beefing with Andrew Tate. With this new audience, people start digging even further, and what they found was Meek Mill was following about 1.4 thousand accounts on Twitter, and one of those Twitter accounts was a account dedicated to gay adult entertainment. It was basically like the smoking gun everybody was looking for, because you had this lawsuit filed.
Yeah, but what could have happened was he could have been following a baddie at that time, and she could have sold the page or something like that. Like, come on now. I niggas don't be thinking sometimes. Use your head.
Validity of it got called into question. Meek Mill's denying it, and when people found that he was following this page, which I guess he could have did on accident, but let's be real, y'all, we know he ain't followed that on accident. Anyway, once they got the proof that they was looking for, it basically brought some validity back to the claims that this dude was making in a lawsuit, and people began to discover more footage of suspect activity from both Diddy and from Meek Mill, and they found a lot, like this one video of Diddy calling Meek Mill daddy while he was in the swimming pool.
King son. Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
And it would continue to get worse for Meek after people posted footage of him doing an interview with Gilly and Wallow, where he basically said if you in jail and you lose a cellmate, it's like losing a chick.
If you're dealing with somebody for a long period of time, it don't matter if I left or you left, you can have a celly. Nah, you got a celly for 3 months.
That nigga cried when the celly left.
Pack it up, go to new jail. You're gonna feel like you just lost a chick. You know how it is? It's just, you're gonna be hurt about it.
How many times you felt like that?
Wait, what? Like, losing your cellmate makes you feel like you lost a chick? Yo, Meek. A couple minutes ago, I'm on your side, Meek. I'm still on your side, but what? I don't know. That's so crazy.
You ain't never lose your celly and feel like you lost a chick?
No. I lost some cellies that was some good, they went home. Motherfuckers, I didn't see, during my whole time, I done seen hundreds of cellies go home.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, damn,
how many times you cried?
The fuck, I ain't never cried, man. The fuck is you talking about?
And of course, footage of Diddy doing suspect things began to pop back up online. Like this one time he was having a, I guess, conversation with Justin Bieber when Justin Bieber was like a young teenager. And it's just a all around awkward interaction. Y'all watch it.
Everything's good? Selling out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. But you never really got.
Justin's like, listen, I don't want you to play with my booty today. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you did it the other day, and it's like that was just a lot. Like, I know, like that. I wasn't even expecting that time. Like, I was sleeping, you did something, and it just made me uncomfortable. So no. Nah, Justin, I'm messing with you, man. It's all love. Yo, Diddy, what's good with you?
My number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number.
And then there was this footage of Diddy running up on stage and basically spanking Jay-Z that came out that had people looking, sideways. Like, and then the last thing that happens in this saga pretty much up to this point is that a video pops up online that shows Kevin Hart and Diddy and Usher all in the same room, and it's kind of like a weird interaction too, and people are saying like, oh, Kevin Hart knew about this a long time ago and stuff like that. But I find it interesting that Usher is here, and like people also made a link to Usher in this lawsuit, so I felt like that made this piece of media like that much more funny, I guess.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even, I don't want it to come close to the bed. at all. Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Usher.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, saying you used to wake up with Usher when he was 10 and fight with his bro over the cornflakes is crazy behavior, dog. Oh my God, hold on, I'm sorry.
It's actually not that funny. I don't know.
Can't be real. Okay, anyway.
But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
What the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes. And we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid. Listen.
We having a good time, yo. Your Usher made it in the... Hey, yo.
Yeah, bro, so there you have it. It's up to you to decide what you think of the story. I mean, is this dude who filed the lawsuit, is he capping? Is he telling the truth? Y'all gotta let me know down in the comments.
Man, he want money, man. That's what it sounds like. Y'all subscribe to KB. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe for the vibe. I'm out.